Hi everybody, welcome back to Mr. Ryan's Art Blog. I have a fun little project that I want to show you guys today. I've been cutting some stuff out. I have a few of these pages right here. All right, it looks just like this. It's this little cross with these little tabs on it, okay? I'm gonna save this page onto the Google Sites page, the Dryden Google Sites page, for everybody to take and print off and do all that with. It's just an extra little page so you guys can make some art too. Follow along with what I'm doing here. So I've been cutting these out, and what you're going to do is you're going to basically just cut around the outside. All right, you want to leave these little tabs. You want to just cut the outside lines, and that's it. Okay, so I'm going to finish cutting this one out here. It does take an extra minute or so, just a little bit of extra time. You want to make sure that you do these really carefully, cut straight along the line. If you need to practice, I suggest printing out a few of these. Actually, for one of the projects that I really like doing with these, I would suggest printing out about 6, 7, 8, however many you want to print out. But I suggest printing out a whole bunch of them and then going from there. Because what you're going to do is cut these out and then fold them up, which I'll show you in a second, and it'll be a really cool looking thing once we get it all folded up. When you make these projects, this paper is white with lines on it. You can absolutely color in the squares and everything like that at the very beginning. That works out just as well. You can cut it out like this. I cut out a couple of them. You can cut it out like this and then color it in. I would suggest doing one of those two options if you plan on coloring it before you do anything else, all right? These can be made into a couple of different things. First and foremost, we have to turn this flat piece of paper with these little tabs here into a cube, okay? So we're gonna start out, if you see every single one of these lines on the inside of here and all the lines for the tabs, you need to fold on those lines. You wanna keep all these cut out lines totally fine. You wanna fold on every other line, okay? So it's gonna go like this. Be nice and careful. Line that line right up, boom. And then I can open it back up. Same deal. Everything gets folded the same direction, okay? You do not want to fold one of these tabs outside and then the other tab inside. You want to fold every single one of these so it starts to look like that, okay? I go to my next one, bend carefully, crease, go to the tab here, bend carefully, increase this side, bend carefully, and carefully increase. Next one here. Sometimes you gotta open that back up to get to the next parts. Boom. Bent. And that. Yeah, and there's a reason to this madness here. I know there's a reason to bending all of these like this, and all of these have to be bent in the same direction, okay? So, bent that, everything is ready to go. Some of you may be able to guess what we're gonna turn it into before I even get to this part, but for those of you that don't know, we're taking this, we're gonna turn it into a cube, all right? So I'm gonna take this part and I'm going to use my trusty glue stick that I have here, all right? Little glue stick. You can use regular glue, you can use hot glue. It's completely up to you. It's completely up to the paper, all right? But be extra careful with everything that you do. Find the tabs. I'm only putting glue on the tabs. Just like that, okay? I'm gonna start off with this top one here. I'll put glue just like that, and glue on this side. Now, glue here, glue there. I'm going to take these two and I'm going to put them, I'll turn it like this way. I'm going to put them together. All right, you want to line the edges of both up, okay? Press down, and now I have corner. Same deal on this side. You want to do this kind of quick so that that glue doesn't dry fully. Bend like that, boom. Now before I get to this part and folding this up and in, I want to glue the tops here too, because if I get to here, right, and I've folded this up, now it's going to be extra hard for me to get all of this, okay? So I'm going to glue here, just a little bit, and glue this one, just a little bit, and then I have to glue down here, like that. Down here. I know it's a lot of gluing. Basically, you just put glue on every single one of the tabs, and then when you fold it in, the tabs go on the inside of your cube, okay? So watch. So these two tabs here, folded up and inside, okay? I can lift this up. I can press one tab at a time. If I bent it right. Funny story, when I was in college, I had to do a project where the professor told us, you need to make 3 perfect cubes. I'm not asking you to make these perfect, but boy, was that a hard project. I think I made 30 or something, 35 cubes or something before I got 3 that I actually liked. And then he pointed out everything that was wrong with them. But as long as you guys do this carefully, you'll make some really nice cubes, okay? If you need a little more glue, or if it's dried, you can always put a little more on. All right, you might want to top off these a little bit more. Okay, totally all right. Put glue on. All right. And then put glue on this top one. And then it's just like a little box. We're gonna fold down, fit that little tab into the front here. And this is the trickiest part, okay? The way I like to do it is pinch like this, and like this, and then pinch there, okay? Might bend it a little bit, it's okay. Like I said, they don't have to be perfect. But then you have your cube. Now, one of the things I had envisioned with this project, making something like this, I had envisioned you could draw a dot here, 2 dots, 3 dots, 4, 5, and 6, and make yourself a nice giant dice, okay? You could take a couple of these, and if you stack them on top of each other, you can make a building. If you take a whole bunch of these and you stack them around each other, you can make a whole bunch of buildings, which would be kind of cool. That was what I truly envisioned for this project, was to have you guys make little cities out of these pieces. I thought that'd be really fun for everybody to do if you had extra time in your day. One of the other fun things that I thought would be kind of cool with this project, and I'll write all this stuff down next to my video on our website here. But one of the other fun things that I thought would be cool to do with this is make that dice and then challenge each other to some outdoor activities. Roll the dice and you have to do 5 jumping jacks, or you have to do 4 somersaults, or you have to run around the house twice, right? So a whole bunch of different possible projects, possible fun little things that you could do along with making some art, all right? So make some art, go outside and do some fun stuff too. So you're gonna make these cubes. You can stack them on top of each other and then make some buildings and stuff like that. You can glue them all together. It's completely up to you. All right, so have fun. If you need to rewatch this video, I know it's a little bit of a tricky process. You absolutely can. And then let me know what you do. All right, have fun, keep making art. Hey, thanks for checking out that video. If you have been working on your artwork and you'd like for me to see it, please send it to my email, which I'll put right up near my head over here, maybe on top of my head. I don't know, we'll see. Please send me a picture. I'd love to see it. I've gotten some pictures from people already of artwork that they have finished up, and it looks so awesome, guys. I miss you all. I hope you guys are having fun at home with family and friends, and everybody's staying safe, and that you're making art. So keep going, keep making art, and have fun. Thanks.